entertainmentbuddha.com.
Hey now, my fellow geeks, gamers, and nonconformists. Matt Heywood here from entertainmentbuddha.com, bringing you a video review of the Red Solstice from Ironward and published by Nkidu Games. So what is the Red Solstice, you may be asking? Well, it's an indie action RPG with a heavy focus on strategy and teamwork, but also feels like a real-time turn-based strategy experience thanks to its bullet time-esque tactical mode, but more on that later. One thing is for sure when it comes to the Red Solstice though, and that's the fact that it will punish you in every way possible with its challenging gameplay, but its excellent 8-player co-op mode and the allure of besting the unforgiving AI will keep you coming back for more. The Red Solstice is set on Mars in the far future where humanity has been forced from Earth due to an apocalyptic virus outbreak. During the planet's most violent storm, the Red Solstice, the Elysium Corporation's boss sends a distress signal to warn everyone of the insurgent attacks taking place in the various Martian colonies due to political and financial unrest. In response, teams Nightfighter and Blacklight are dispatched to investigate and retrieve Erebus, but what they find when they arrive at his last known location is nothing but death and destruction. It's up to you to guide these tank-like warriors through nothing but one hairy situation to another as you search for Erebus and try to unravel the insurgent plot while defending against more than a few nasty aliens and Martian zombies. Yes, I said Martian zombies. The Red Solstice offers players 3 ways to play. First, we'll check in on the single-player campaign, which consists of 10 missions and 3 cutscenes to flesh out the tale of teams Nightfighter and Blacklight as they slaughter their way through hordes of baddies while tracking down Mr. Erebus. Before each mission, you can edit your team's loadout and assign earned stat points and energy to create the most dominant group of badasses on Mars, which gives you the game an RPG-like feel thanks to the character customizations and editable loadouts. Gameplay-wise, the Red Solstice looks and feels a bit like StarCraft's Terran campaigns, albeit without the need for resource gathering and structure building. Your only focus outside of the mission objectives is to stay alive, which isn't nearly as easy as it sounds. Movement is achieved with the mouse button in a similar fashion to RTS titles. Right clicks get you moving, while left clicks allow you to target enemies and detonate the various offensive pickups you can scour for. While progressing through a level, your team of soldiers can auto-target and engage enemies even while moving, which makes the management of your AI teammates a breeze. The Red Solstice also allows you to control the action of your entire squad through its tactical mode interface, which adds a bit of a turn-based feel to the action by slowing down gameplay bullet time style. This allows you to systematically assign targets for your entire squad to snuff out like a team of Neos. Using the tactical mode becomes a must more often than not because the Red Solstice isn't shy about sending hordes of zombies and other Martian aliens at you like it's going out of style. Did I mention that this game is harder than actually putting a human on Mars? Yeah, the challenge is no joke, even on the game's easiest setting, so prepare to die hundreds of grisly deaths as the restart screen will become familiar territory. To help stay alive against the game's larger enemy types or sizable groups, you can use timed special abilities such as an assault grenade or an orbital barrage to help level the playing field. Literally, I might add. But even with the big guns, you can't ensure your success because there's always another alien or zombie trying to eat your guts for dinner. Welcome to the Demon Alien Bitch Slap Party where your whole team can become a living piñata of giblets and bloody ooze. If getting your ass handed to you in the Red Solstice single-player campaign doesn't sound like your cup of tea, you can try to tackle its survival mode, which is another single-player experience, but rather than work through defined missions, you encounter random objectives over a set period of time while waves of enemies continue to come at you. Like the campaign, survival mode isn't for pussies, as it too is very punishing and requires sound tactics to not regularly see the game over screen, signaling yet another failed attempt, and unlike the campaign, at least on the easier settings, death is permanent. Survival mode is great practice for the game's bread and butter experience, which is its 8-player co-op multiplayer mode, the shining star of the Red Solstice's gameplay offerings. In the multiplayer mode, you and 7 other human-controlled players must survive for over 50 minutes as the game throws random hordes of enemies and various mission objectives at you like it was going out of style. Unlike the other modes, you can choose classes in this one, which promotes teamwork and strategy among players, which are 2 of the most important keys for succeeding in the multiplayer mode. As you probably guessed, this mode is no joke either, so if you stray from the safety of your pack, you will die and die often. At least until you run out of lives and can no longer respawn, effectively leaving your team with a major disadvantage and possibly ruining the mission for everyone involved. Lone wolves need not apply to the Red Solstice. Seriously, don't do it. Your blood and guts will be spilled. The Red Solstice, even with its punishing difficulty, is still oddly a blast to play, which says a ton about the fun factor Ironward packed into the RTS action RPG quasi-turn-based affair. The visuals may not blow you away, but they're competent, while the sound design is reminiscent of a battlefield. While the two single-player modes are great for practice and fleshing out the game's story, it's the multiplayer mode that makes this game worth playing and investing hours of your life into. There's something very addicting about playing with other humans and trying to level your character up to unlock new classes and gear, as well as the challenge of just surviving until the end of a match. The Red Solstice's brutal challenges may turn off sun, but it's still an indie title worth experiencing, especially if you like 8-player co-op style gameplay that requires teamwork, strategy, tactics, and the ability to think fast during hairy situations. For the reasons outlined throughout this video review, the Red Solstice earns a highly respectable 85 out of 100 Entertainment Buddhas. If you like what you saw and heard, make sure you go and grab the game from Steam today. This is Matt Heywood for EntertainmentBuddha.com. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to tune your browsers to Entertainment Buddha to make yourself a better geek, one post at a time.